Okay, now are we working? Okay. Cool, alright. I don't know why that wasn't working. I tested everything out earlier and it was fine. Okay, so anyway, yes, it was 10 years ago, everybody. Wednesday the 11th was the 10-year anniversary of Sonic Colors. So, I'm gonna get the game ready now. I thought playing that stuff at the beginning would be pretty nice. Also, YouTube also seemed to have a little bit of a hiccup, and somehow they used my last live stream as like the setup basis for this one, even though I didn't do that. Oh, let me turn the game down now. Okay, so that's working. Okay, there we go. I believe that looks good. Game is already low. Okay, that's interesting. You only hear me, okay. might hear something now. Okay, so last time I played this, I was Sonic. So I'm going to be Shadow. So I played this back in February, and that was the first thing I did when I came back, and I haven't really played this game a lot since then, so I figured maybe if I just make this a series, that'll give me more motivation to continue it. So of course we still have Baron Chao. And we still have Karen, which now I kind of regret giving her that name because of the Karen outbursts of 2020. Okay, so they're not hungry. Okay, I turned the game up a little bit more. But I don't want it to be too loud, because then it might be louder than me. Okay, I guess you don't do anything with the flowers. Okay, I guess he doesn't want anything either. Oh, is he gonna do something? Yeah, with the ball. That's cool. So yes, Sonic Colors. It's been 10 years. Basically, my little experience is that I got my Wii on Christmas of 2011. That would have been my first Wii because I actually have two of them. I'll explain that little story later. So yeah, that ended up being my first game of the modern era. I also got a couple of other games with my Wii. Skylanders was one of them. Of course, the first one because that was the only one out at the time. And also one of the Mario games. And I believe the Legend of Spyro game as well. Okay, so let's get his fly leveled up. So yeah, I had that stuff then. And my second Wii, I got that in either 2013 or 15. GameStop was selling one for really cheap. I think it was only $60. And they actually let me test it out before buying it. I don't think GameStop does that anymore. But there was a problem with reading the discs. But they were able to fix that pretty quickly. And then the thing works like a charm. And it still works pretty well today. Alright, that was easy. Let's do level 3. Okay, seems like we are a bit underleveled for this. Maybe if I time my stamina right. You got this, Baron. Ooh, not looking good. Alright, well, at least we weren't in last place, you know? So it seems like we're gonna have to keep doing that one until we get powerful. Or maybe let's try this one? So just a heads up real quick. Obviously, a few days ago, Spider-Man Miles Morales came out, and do not post spoilers since it's still pretty new. Spoilers will result in getting banned for a month. Plus, I'm actually not going to be able to play it until next week. So yeah, especially for me, that's uncool. Let me actually say something about that. I don't want to say banned. Blocked from chat. Okay. And YouTube lets you pin stuff now. So, there. Alright. That's out of the way now. So let's do one with this Chao. Oh, maybe something I can do in this stream, speaking of that game, is buy a red Chao egg and name the Chao Spider-Man because, there's a mission in that game where you rescue a cat named Spider-Man that they showed off last month in one of the Game Informer videos. Oh gee, she can do level 5? Let's do 4 for now. Man, she's gotten pretty powerful. I like the lime green Chao. That's a cool color. Although the last time I trusted a lime green player in Among Us, they off to me. So, not so sure about that thing now. And there's an orange dark Chao. That's pretty cool. Haven't really seen one like that before. I don't know if that's just like in this game or if that's something you can actually do in SA2. Keep in mind, this is a fan game. So let's get a swim race. So obviously the Child Garden is a lot of grinding and stuff, but you know, that's part of the experience, part of what makes it fun. And that's also kind of why originally I wasn't planning on making this game something I would do on the channel as part of a series. I originally just intended it to be a one-off thing, but since I haven't played it much, I should just make it a series so that at least I'll play it, you know. I want to give these fan game creators the respect they deserve. You know what? Maybe we could switch over to Sonic Utopia later. I just got that thought. That's my favorite Sonic fan game. Except for maybe Sonic World. It's definitely a tie between Sonic World or Sonic Utopia. Of course, the thing is about Sonic Utopia is that it's only a demo. It's not even a fully fledged game, but that demo shows so much potential. I'm not sure how many people know this, but earlier this year, the creator of that game did actually post some progress of the game. And they showed a level that we haven't seen before. I believe it's inspired by Marvel Garden from Sonic 1. But yeah, obviously the thing is about Sonic Utopia is that Green Hill was basically open world. And the later levels in the game, because it will be like a level-to-level game, the later levels won't really be open world like that. They'll be a little bit more linear, but still be a bit open world. And Sonic World, that's the game I played for the release of the Blu-ray version of the Sonic movie. That game's just a great combination of everything. Like, it has a little bit of classic Sonic, a little bit of adventure, and a little bit of modern slash boost. It's a very good combination of those three gameplay styles, and has basically every single Sonic character ever in it. Even some of the obscure characters. First place. I think that's the first time I did that. Now let's go to the gift shop. Let's see here. Red egg. 500 points. Alright, we'll do that later. We got plenty of points for that. So this one should be a little bit easy. I actually thought I haven't completed this one, but level 2 is available, so that means I had to have. Yes, keep going in close. No, you should have went for the other one. By the way, I don't have any control over this. I'm basically just watching them. Yes, that's right. Go for that one. Did you see that? Are there two Chows stacked up on each other? And that's why they're flickering colors like that? Second place. Okay, does that still count as a win? Because we made it in the top 3. Pretty good points from that, though. So of course what I'm doing is Karen is going to be my main swim and run Chow. Baron will be my fly and power. I kind of wanted to make them equal, but when I saw how hard it would be to do that, I decided, alright, well, I guess we're just gonna have one specialize in 2 of them and then have the other specialize in a different one. And I thought swim and run would be fitting for Karen over here, and that fly and power would be fitting for Baron. I'm not sure exactly how it's gonna go when I get more. But we'll get there when we get there. And I believe I have another Chow Garden open. I must have done that off screen. But yeah, that's pretty cool. She went right. I wanted her to go left. Come on. I do believe I have some control over this. Come on, up. Okay. Oh well, second place is good too. Look at that one. The green one. Must be mad that they only got third place. Fruit plucking. Let's try this out too. I don't think I completed this one on this stream either. I think this is something I did off screen. Yeah, that green Chao was evil. You're right. They're pretty sus. I think it's an imposter Chao. Sonic and Among Us crossover over here. By the way, I think it's great that YouTube introduced pinned comments because now people don't have to worry about constantly saying the same thing on stream. Like every single time somebody new comes over, I don't have to say, hey, don't post spoilers for Spider-Man. Just as long as they see it up there, they'll know. Let's do that one again. Eventually, I want to be able to beat level 2 on this. But I must make him even stronger. Okay, stamina. Yes. Beat those suckers to it. Seems like we're on the last one now since he's just walking. Oh boy. No! That one's gonna get the last one. Yep. Oh well. Oh, okay, I had to wait for the timer to go out. So we did all that before the time expired. So let's do this one now, just to make it a little bit different. Also, something I noticed, does this game do the same thing Animal Crossing does? Where the color of the grass changes depending on the season? Because I'm pretty sure when I played this game earlier, back in February, the grass was still green. Well, I guess this grass is green because it's the top of a mountain, but, you know, the ground level grass. Yeah, see all that? See how it's brown? Animal Crossing does that too. Where, because it's fall now, the grass is brown. Oh, I just noticed there are little, like, plants on the, I guess you would call them podiums, but they're not really podiums. But that, speaking of Animal Crossing, those look like weeds from Animal Crossing. But the old ones, the old June, well, I started playing in June, but the first half of the year type of weeds. Because the fall weeds look a bit different. I actually like that they did that. Yeah, let's just destroy them all. $50 for that. That Chao was a show off. Let's see what happens when I do level 1. Let's actually be a show off here. These ones are gonna be no contest. I'm not even doing anything. Stamina, now I'm doing something. Yeah, you can't even see them. They're barely halfway across the map. Okay, let's go back to our league. Should we do level 3? Did I do level 4 and lose? Or did I try out 5 and lose? So I'll just do 3. I like the blue hero, Chao. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this part, they always seem to choke a little bit on this part. I guess because they go all the way down. But now we're back in the lead. Not looking back now. Hey, that Chao's sticking their tongue out at everyone. 150 for that. Okay, let's do another run 1. But this time do level 4, since we just did level 3. So, based off of that, I'm gonna guess what we did last time was we tried to do 5, but we lost. Yeah, maybe that Chao was paid off to do that. Okay, let me get confirmation on what I said. Here it is. Yeah, see? See? I was right. Hold on. Yeah, see, I was right. In my old video, the grass is green. So it does do the thing that Animal Crossing does. That's pretty cool. Okay, they might be hungry after that. Actually, let me change my character. I want to go back to a hero character. I always use Sonic and Shadow in Chao Gardens. I don't really use anyone else. Although it might be a little bit different in this game. I felt like in the old games, if you play, well, Sonic Adventure 2, since that's really the only one since that had a Chao Garden, at least like this. But yeah, in the old ones, I found it easy where, like, if you were to play as Knuckles, Tails, Rouge, Eggman, it's a lot easier to end up accidentally hurting them. But with Sonic and Shadow, it's harder to do that. How do I do this again? Oh, I think I have to wait for them to grow. Yeah, I have to wait for them to grow. So what's in my inventory? Okay, a bow tie. I think I got that thinking that I could put it on this one and they'll wear it, but I guess they can only wear one item. Oh no! Get out of there. You're not the swimmer around here. Yeah, she could swim just fine. Yeah, that's right. Stick to flying. That's how it belongs. Hey, where did he go? He went all the way up here. You get your pets too. Okay, seems like I filled up the meter as much as I can. So let's see what's down here. I don't have access to this yet. What about this? And I don't have access to that yet. Okay. Organizer. Oh, I guess I could use this to bring them elsewhere. Yeah, move to, swap with, change the name. So I could change the name if I want to, but nah. She's the original. She was my first Chao in this game. I can run faster if you want me to. There. I don't really use that feature because you might accidentally end up kicking them when you do that. I could sell items. But let's do a little bit more here. Come on, get it. Okay. Nice. Almost had it. Still not quite. You know, Sonic Colors had balloons. Where you could homing attack on the balloons and it'll give you momentum. That's actually pretty cool. Of course, Sonic Unleashed did it first. But honestly, I wish they did that more, or at least made that the norm for the homing attack. But I guess Sonic Colors did kind of do that, actually. It's just hitting the balloons gives you even more. But I think the other boost titles, it just works like the other ones, where it just Once you do the attack, you basically just float over it. Not really float, but you do a little hop over it, and you're kind of hovering over it. By the way, don't think I forgot, Wool Hat. I know you're the one who named Baron Chao. I didn't forget. That was definitely an interesting turn of events. When I planned on playing this game, I definitely didn't think that would happen. But it's funny and I like it. That Chao is still slowly but surely getting there. So I've done everything I can do. Time is about to run out. Will there be mayonnaise? Mayonnaise the Chao is an interesting idea. Yeah, maybe I could make them a white neutral Chao like the one on the left. That's actually an interesting idea. I kind of want to make Baron Chao a dark Chao. But seems like I've already put them on the path of being a hero Chao. There's time though. Wonder how long it takes for them to go through the evolutions in this game. I guess that depends on how much time you spend. Yeah, show that default neutral Chao who's boss. I do actually like the neutral Chao's color schemes. I like the blue and the yellow. Aquamarines are my favorite. They're like green ones that are specialized in swimming. It's really hard to get them, but it's definitely worth it. The best way to get them is to go to Green Forest, and there's some like green fish otter looking thing. Like it looks like a combination between a fish and an otter. It's near the area with the platforms and the boxes. If that's enough info. But yeah, basically just go there, keep grabbing that thing and giving it to them. Which on the GameCube version, that's easier to do since the GameCube version has the duplication glitch, where if you pick up an item, give it to them, and then pick it up while they're still absorbing the energy from it, it'll still count as a second use, and then you could keep doing that, and you basically have infinite usage of that one single item. I'm pretty sure that they did that on purpose. Or if they didn't do it on purpose, then they left it in there because they thought it would be helpful. I do feel like sometimes they do that stuff on purpose in video games so that the in crowd could know about it. The one where I especially think this is true is, yes, I'm bringing this game up again. I brought it up in my Avengers video. Is Skylanders Trap Team. There's actually a glitch in the game where if you use Hoodsicle, you could pass through any of the elemental gates. Which, for those unfamiliar with Skylanders, basically, Skylanders have elemental types, which are basically like Pokemon types. So, for example, if you have a water Skylander, then that means they have abilities that feature water and they can go in the water zones. And if you have technology, then they most likely use weapons and they could access the technology zones. But if you use Hoodsicle and Trap Team, he could pass through any gate by using his teleportation ability. I'm pretty sure they did that on purpose. Since that game had two new elements, light and dark, and I'm pretty sure that they would have predicted that those would have been pretty sought after. Yeah, I've been bringing up Skylanders a couple times recently. But I have kind of had the nostalgia factor for it recently. I usually play all of them every once in a while, to be honest. I haven't given up Skylanders. In fact, recently my brother and I played all of the games together. We haven't done that in quite a few years. It was 2016, before Imaginators came out. But yeah, I do miss Skylanders, but I definitely do think that they ended it when they should have. I actually think Superchargers may have been intended to be the last one, but when that game wasn't very good, they decided to make another one to sort of redeem themselves. Of course, the money factor may have been a part of it too. I mean, perhaps they thought, okay, well, Superchargers didn't sell that well, but perhaps this is just a minor hiccup. Maybe the next one will do well. I do actually plan on doing Skylanders next year, when, next year is the 10-year anniversary of the original game, so I'm going to be playing all of them next year, and I'm actually going to be doing something special with them. I'm going to be doing a Nuzlocke run of all of them, which basically, that's the thing people do in Pokemon and Skylanders, where you could only use the characters that they give to you in the beginning of the game. And if any of them are defeated in battle, then they are considered dead, and you cannot use them anymore until you make it to the next game. That's a pretty interesting concept, and I want to try it out. I feel like Giants and Imaginators are really going to give me a run for my money, though. I play all of the Skylanders games on normal mode, and Giants is pretty hard even on normal. So hard mode is definitely going to be a challenge, and doing that on Nuzlocke, yeah, I want to see how that goes. And in Imaginators, all of the old characters feel weak in that game, unless you're playing on easy. I feel like that is actually one downside to Imaginators. I feel like uh, they basically force you to use the new characters in that game by doing that. The other ones didn't really do that. So, like, if all of my Imaginators die, then, yeah, that's gonna be bad news. Because now it's all up to the old ones who are so weak in that game. But the first one should be really easy to do in Nuzlocke because the first one is actually the only one that does not have difficulty settings. I mean, at best, I might lose one character, and that'll be it. Of course, I haven't really played Pokemon, so what Pokemon is to a lot of people is what Skylanders was to me. Although I might pick up Pokemon Sword at some point because my friend Silver Knight from the Spider-Man live streams, I asked him if it's worth checking out, and he said it's a decent starting game. Let's try level 2 on this. Okay, not bad. We seem to be leveled up enough to take on level 2 now for swimming. We're definitely making progress. We're Oscorp over here, making progress. The Chao experiment is going as planned. Oh, she's tired. So let me bring out Baron Chao. You know, this kind of reminds me of Sonic Rush Adventure, how they had the boat stuff. Although that may have been the intention here. I never actually played that game, since I can't find an emulator for it, but I've seen Clement's videos on it. I have played the original, though. The original was a great game. It's basically what invented the boost formula. Kind of. Technically, Sonic Advance 2 did it first. And if you want to be really technical about it, Sonic Heroes did it first in the special stages. Honestly, that's something that kind of bothers me when I look back at one of my old videos where I did that sort of response video to some video that was like, Sonic Forces is objectively bad. Honestly, the way I kind of said that, where I said that Sonic Heroes was basically the first game to do that, I should have specified it more. That's like, okay, if you want to get really technical about it, then yes. The way I said it, I kind of brushed it off, like, yeah, the Heroes did it first in the special stages. Just throwing that out there. That's definitely one of the biggest moments of me looking back at one of my old videos and saying, okay, if I made this today, that would have been better. But hey, that's part of being a YouTuber. You don't always find your way right at the beginning. Okay, let's get some fruit here. Swim slash run. That'll be good. Power. Fly and run. Max stat based. Hey, we could get a rubber duck. That's pretty cool. They do have a beanie in this game, but sadly it's not black. Otherwise, I would have been able to make Charmex the Chao. 3D glasses, that's pretty cool. I might have one of mine will wear that eventually. Eye patch. You could have a pirate, Chao. And that's all. When I unlock more areas, there might be more. Okay, let's open up that inventory. There we go, level 11 on run. Oh, she's swimming. I can hear her. Excuse me a second. You're still hungry. Let me feed you a bit. And then this will improve their mood. Okay, into the water. And a rubber ducky. Let's see if she'll do anything with it. Okay, guess not. At least for the time being. Although she is a little bit under it. Still no? Okay. Well, we'll see if she does anything with that eventually. Hello there, Baron. Okay, and then I can do it one more time. Okay, and I'll max out the mood for him. Oh hey, that's cool. Wait. Why did she just shake her head? Is the water cold? Hello there. Okay, back to the games. Oh, hello there. Hey, glad you're here. I've got some news, yeah? You've been a pretty active tenant here. I really like that. I hope you're ready to raise even more Chow because you're expanding. That's right, there's a spot open at the Palace Resort and I think you deserve it, yeah? There's more fruit and trees and space in the swim area. You have any swimmers? They'll love this. But that's all for now. I hope you'll be able to make use of this resort. I'll see you around. So, I might want to put Karen over here because then that'll... He said that'll be great for swimmers, so that'll get her swimming up. But now that we have a new area, we should definitely get a Chao egg soon. I kind of want to do that at the end of the stream. I think that'll be a good note to end on. Imagine me watching this series later on and forgetting why I named Chao Spider-Man. It's just like, then I'll go back to this episode and then I'll remember, oh yeah, it's because the Miles Morales game came out right when I made this a series. Oh, nice. That was great timing on that one. Get it, get it. Oh, nice. Ah, just missed it. So that was a good win. Look at that one. I think this happened last time too. So that's pretty good because that basically means we have no competition now. I like the red trees. Man, I can't wait for the maple leaf season in Animal Crossing. I think we're only a couple days away from that. It's only gonna last 10 days, so you definitely gotta take advantage of it. It's basically just gonna be like the fall equivalent of the cherry blossom season. Which I didn't really get to experience cherry blossom season since I didn't play the game when it first came out. I started playing it in June. I didn't really know if I was going to be into it or not, but then I started seeing a bunch of Animal Crossing memes pop up on YouTube, and I decided to give them a chance, and I thought they were funny. So then I checked out Tagback TV's videos, so I was just like, okay, yeah, I'm getting Animal Crossing. Because I played Minecraft, and I couldn't really get into it because of the pacing of it. As I mentioned previously, I do not really like grind heavy games, and in Minecraft, I feel like you have to do a lot of grinding in that game just to get anywhere. Like, I guess my example of grinding in Minecraft is like, okay, diamonds take a while to find. And of course, gathering up your materials, that's gonna take some time. Knowing what to craft. Because that's the other thing about Minecraft. Um, the crafting feature definitely isn't as simplistic as Animal Crossing. Like, when I played Animal Crossing, I basically gathered up a bunch of stuff early in the game. So, whenever I needed crafting, I had enough. And there's only one time last month that I ended up running out of materials. I ran out of iron, which I wasn't really paying attention to that. I realized, oh shoot, I don't have any more iron. Well, guess I'm gonna have to get some. And I'd say within the span of a week, I think I was all set with iron. But I'm still collecting iron now, just because. You know, the one reason is because of the Nook Miles goals. Hitting rocks every day. Hitting rocks every day gives you Nook points, so may as well do it. And never know how much I'm gonna need. But also the other reason is because I might end up getting gold nuggets, which those are very rare. But I usually find them on Nook Mile Islands. Probably because if you hit all of your rocks on your island before going to a Nook Mile Island, that'll basically increase your rate of getting gold. Because since you hit all of them already on your island, the game might recognize that within its code, and then it might basically think to itself, okay, you got enough materials and stuff. Maybe we'll give you gold right now. Which, by the way, I actually got a 5-star island recently. So now I have the golden watering can. My first one already died on me, but I managed to find another gold nugget on my island, so I just used that to craft another gold watering can. Because I'm definitely gonna need that. I have a lot of flowers on my island. And I'm still trying to breed them. Like, I'm trying to get blue tulips, and there's specific mums I'm looking for too. I have red, white, and yellow mums. Oh yeah, and purple. So I believe pink's the only one I need, at least according to a website. And blue tulips have been an absolute nightmare. Still haven't gotten any. I have managed to get blue roses, but to be honest, I got those from my sister. She found somebody on Discord who was giving away blue roses. So she picked them up and she put some aside for me. And I also have gold roses already. Although that took a little while. I didn't end up getting those until my second golden watering can. So basically, if anyone has pink mums or blue tulips, let me know in the comments if you're watching this, either on the live stream or on the comments when this goes up as a video. Make sure to provide me proof too. Excuse me. Like, show a little screenshot. And then I might come over to your island and pick them up. I tried asking around in one Discord server, but nobody really had. Well, somebody had mums. They had white mums, which I only had one of those, so that was good, I guess. Because since I only had one or two of those, that means I could have more. But still no pinks. So I might ask around in Tag Back TV server. I might actually do an Animal Crossing stream sometime soon, by the way. And whenever I get a villager to leave, I might live stream a villager hunt. I'm not really looking for anyone specific, I just want a good cranky villager. Because then that way I'll have all of the personality types. I guess I'll go more into detail about that when I actually do the stream. We might be able to do level 3 now. Yeah, I just spammed my stamina. So, assuming Baron Chao is not tired, then we're gonna try out level 3. Okay. Let's do this. The competition may be fierce, but you're a Baron. You got this. Okay, yeah, we're actually pretty neck and neck. So yeah, I think we got this. I'm going to save my stamina for the end. So then that way I don't waste all of it in the beginning and then end up having him go slow because he ran out of energy. Alright, I think now's a good time. Yep, we are worthy of level 3. Doing another one here. I like that dark Chao on the all the way on the right. Like a white one. That's pretty cool. I do think it would be cool if they bring the Chao Garden back in another game. But personally, I think it'll be hard to commit to a new one, which is probably why I haven't played this game much after I did this stream. Just because, you know, my Sonic Adventure 2 Chao Garden is where all of my classics are. And that's the garden I've been working on for at least 15 years at this. Well, I guess not 15. Let's see, I think I started playing Sonic in about 2007. So yeah, that would be about 13 years. That Chao Garden is 13 years worth of work. So, because it's been that long, and since I've got attached to it, it's hard to give it up. But I mean, I could balance both of these. I mean, I could do this on my live streams, and I can check up on my original Sonic Adventure 2 garden every once in a while. Me playing the Chao Garden is kind of like a cycle. You know, I once a year I'll play it, stick to it for about a month, and then stop playing, and then maybe come back to it later in the year, but sometimes I don't do that, and I just wait until next year. But I mean, that's the way it is. I can't really spend all the time doing the same thing. That'll get boring after a while. I actually, because of that, I actually stopped playing the Avengers games somewhat recently. I only play like once a week now. Just to basically check in, level up my characters, see if I could get anything done on the challenge card, see if I get any cool gear. Basically, I'm waiting for them to add more content so that I don't like end up burning myself out. Because, of course, if we're going to be playing that game for years to come, as they say, then I definitely don't want to get tired of it. I know a lot of people are doing that with Animal Crossing now. Basically, they stopped playing for a little while in September, and then when Halloween happened in October, people started playing again. And then some people stopped, and are waiting for the new season to begin, the Maple Leaf season, so that they could do that stuff. And also do the Thanksgiving update when that comes out. Because I'm pretty sure at this point, people have already done everything they wanted to do, which I get it, you know? That's actually a good way to space things out. So that you're still playing it, but you're not really basically boring yourself to death by doing the same things over and over again every day. Of course, I played the game a little bit late. Which I might take a little break from it eventually. But I don't know. Who knows? I don't think I'm gonna like the winter season that much, to be honest, just because of the snow aesthetic. I mean, I think it'll be cool at first, and making snowmen will be fun. But eventually I'll just be like, okay, can I have regular grass back? That was actually the situation with Tagback TV. Of course, his island, he has two islands, one on the northern and one on the southern hemisphere. And on his southern hemisphere island, he started getting snow, and he time traveled back to fall because the snow ruined his aesthetic. Of course, I don't really think the snow is really going to ruin my particular aesthetic. I think it's just not really going to please me. Because I'm going to be completely honest, I hate winter. I always manage to end up getting sick during the winter. So whenever winter comes around, it's more annoying than anything. Plus, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who stays inside all the time when winter happens. I mean, don't want to be too cold now, right? But I mean, for me especially, I definitely want to do that. Plus, winter also means snowstorms, hail, stuff like that. Definitely don't want to be outside when stuff like that is happening. Although now I'm curious, this game might change according to the winter season as well. That'll be a little bit interesting to see too. But I have the feeling I'm going to end up having the same Animal Crossing situation. Okay, everyone's hungry. So, to the shop. Okay, to the garden. And then we'll check out our new area soon. Inventory. So the pink is for Karen. Where is she? Is she swimming? No, she's not. I heard somebody eating. There you are. Okay, now where's that Baron at? There he is. The star fruit's actually pretty effective. Bulldozer uses star fruit. It's super effective. Oops. Meant to go back on that. So let's check out the new area. Although now poor Baron is going to be all by himself. Okay, I like the little effect. That's pretty cool. Okay, not bad. Okay, she went out. Alright, let me get you to join the Baron again. I might just have her go back and forth between these two different locations because obviously this is where she was born. So basically I might just have her visit the palace every once in a while. I don't really want to get her out of her home, you know. She's my first Chao in this game. Wait. Okay, I thought they were about to do something. They may have been mating, but I'm pretty sure these are still children, so they can't mate yet. Does Sky have anything to say? Yeah. Same thing as earlier. When child Chao reaches a certain age, they will evolve. Okay, this is what I was asking. You can raise a Chao into 3 different alignments. Hero Chao, Dark Chao, Neutral Chao. Alignment depends on who raises them and how they are treated. Oh, that's interesting. So this was earlier this year, May 10th, 2020. So what's interesting here is that he says, I will be shifting my focus entirely on another project, which I plan to complete as well. So, example on a Twitter post. Can't reach this page. Oh, that's interesting. Must have deleted it then. Huh. Now I'm interested. What's he got cooking in the oven? This game was made by the same person who did Sonic vs. Darkness, right? Because I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere that this game, as well as Sonic vs. Darkness, are all going to be like bundled together in one big game. So basically they're going to add a feature in Sonic vs. Darkness where you can go to the Chao Garden, probably by levels or hub world, and then it'll transition over to this game. Also, we have 2 stamina bars now. And also, I think they also said they're going to be adding Blaze into Sonic vs. Darkness, which hopefully that means Blaze will be added in this game. Because I do think it's a little bit of a shame that Blaze and Amy aren't in this. If they had Blaze in this game, I'd definitely play as her. Blaze is definitely like top 5 Sonic characters for me, but in terms of gameplay, top 3. Of course, Sonic would be first, and then second would be Shadow, and third would be Blaze in terms of gameplay. But as far as the characters go, I'd say Sonic, Shadow, Silver, Blaze, Espio are my top 5, in that order. Now what, that reminds me, I should probably make, like, videos like that, such as top 5 Sonic, top 7, or I guess, Sonic characters, top 7 Sonic games. Oh hey, it's nighttime now, that's cool. That's something I've been planning for a while, and I might want to do it while I can. Not sure if I ever told you guys, but that project of mine is put on hold because one of the people that I have involved in it is basically going to be MIA for a while. They said a year will be the least they'll be gone. And they did actually offer for me to replace them, but I would hate to do that. So, you know, I just put it on hold. I have no problem with that. If it wasn't on hold, you guys might have actually known what it would be by now. And I may have actually started a certain phase of it already. Okay, I guess we'll do one more race after this, and then we'll introduce a newcomer. Challenger approaching. Okay, we're in first. CPU 2's tying with us. Fix that. Fix that now. I think they got this. Yeah, definitely. It's over. Or maybe not? Okay. Wasn't enough time. I feel like we could have made a comeback right there, but there wasn't enough time for that. Okay, so I wanted to do one more. Wanted to swim one. And we'll just do the regular one. I wonder how we'll do on level 3. Might want to save that for next time, though. Yeah, because we're still ahead of these guys, but not by much. Although maybe we might be good enough for it now? But why take the risk, you know? Okay. So let's introduce our new Chao to the family. Here we go, red egg. Let's do it. And let's also get a superhero mask for them. Actually, are there bug goggles? Or something that would look like it? No, guess not. Okay. Hero's mask it is. Red is the color of evil. Well, in Among Us, it really is. Red is always the one that's sus. Red is my favorite color, by the way. I love really bright shades of red, like the Coca-Cola type of red. Now that's a good red. Okay. I wonder if you could do the thing that you could do in the old ones, where you could throw the egg at the wall and it'll immediately hatch. So of course we're gonna want this one to be a hero Chao. Because of course, if Spider-Man was a Chao, he would be a hero Chao. Wouldn't make sense for him to be dark or neutral. Oh, it's hatching already. I thought this would take longer. I was about to go do something else. No name. Okay, come with me, Spider-Man. Here we go. Oh, I guess I can't look at it with that in my hand. Okay. So you stay here. I'll be right back to give you a name. No name. Change name. Spider-Man. There we go. It would be funny if we had a blue Chao that was just named No Name. Because of that SpongeBob episode. With the jellyfish. Forbish Man. Well, they don't have a cat named Forbish Man in the game. So I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with Spider-Man. So of course the Baron is specialized in power and flight. So I definitely think power would make sense for him. Since he's Spider-Man, named after him. So he should be able to climb easily. Maybe run would be good for him? Of course, when my originals, Karen and Baron, end up dying off, then, you know, what am I going to do then? Like, I'm not going to... If I don't upgrade anybody to have the same stats as them, then it's definitely going to be a cough getting back up to speed. So of course I would want to get all of them leveled up. So I'm probably not gonna have a new Chao for a while. I'm gonna wait for my originals to mate with each other. So then they'll produce a baby. And then Spider-Man and the new one could go to the palace. And these two could stay here since they were my first two. Oh, let me give him the mask. Did he wear it? I think he wore it. Yep. Oh, she's gonna do something with the ball. Okay, that was cool. She did it once. Level 50 stamina. Is Baron good, or what? Here he is. Okay, he wanted one more piece. So that's good. And did I fill you up? No, I didn't. Level 1 stamina. You're growing already. Okay, so I guess that's gonna be it for the live stream. This was definitely fun. It was nice to play this again. This is pretty cool, especially for a fan game. This honestly feels like something Sega would actually make. Some people say the Chao Garden would be a good mobile game, which, yeah, I guess so. I mean, just as long as they don't, you know, force in-app purchases on you. But I don't know, how would they do that? Like, even if they did do that, I'm pretty sure you would still have the option to just build up points and buy stuff with points that way. I don't know. Yeah, that'll basically just be like for the people who don't really feel like grinding so much. Then they can spend a real life money for stuff like that. But yeah, I think for this that'll be hard to do. Although speaking of black market, they did actually post something last year that kind of teased that the Chao Garden might come back, because basically they posted the link to a website and a screenshot from Sonic Adventure 2 of the black market, and they made some comment about it. But whenever you would click the link, it would say, "Oh, this website is not available." So, I have a feeling they might be planning to make a Chao Garden game on that website. But I don't know. We haven't heard anything about that in a while. But that's definitely strange. Like, why would they post a link that doesn't work and do that and say that if they weren't planning something? Like, was the black market an actual website back in the day? Back when Sonic Adventure 2 servers were online on Dreamcast and GameCube? If the GameCube version even had online DLC or any of that stuff may have automatically been on the disc. Yeah, it was, because the black market was part of SA2 Battle, but in the original Dreamcast version, that was DLC. So yeah. But still, I don't think it was an actual website. Otherwise, I would have known about that already. So yeah, they're planning something. But anyway, that is that. Happy 10-year anniversary to... Oh yeah, let me save. I forgot that this game... This game might auto-save? But I don't know. Okay, so yeah, happy 10-year anniversary to Sonic Colors. It's definitely been quite the time, hasn't it? But here's hoping that the next 10 years will be great. Yeah, I've reached the point of my life where a lot of things are reaching their anniversaries. Some things, like things that I grew up with, some things have actually already had their 15th anniversary, like Danny Phantom, Drake and Josh. I watched those shows back in the day. And recently I started watching Iron Man Armored Adventures again, and that show had its 10-year anniversary last year. Yep, getting old, wool hat. I started this channel when I was 14. That was certainly a time. I definitely do think I started at a good time, though. Because if I started when I was younger, yeah, wouldn't have been that great. What was 20 years ago? Okay, well, anyway, thanks for stopping by. Of course, I did review Sonic Colors back in 2017 when I first started. So, yeah, there's that if anyone's curious, new, you know. Which, just to get this out here, I will not be doing live streams or let's plays of Sonic Colors because, I feel like I made the point I wanted to make in the review, so, you know, I'm not treading that ground again. But that's it. Stay fresh. Don't get cooked. Stay off the hook. All the other Splatoon stuff that they tell you.